back to the Handy Outdoorsman. I got a cameraman today, so my son's here, so that's a good thing. I don't have to set up cameras everywhere to try and get a shot, so that's great. But as you can tell, we're back up to the property. I'm going to fire up the tractor here in a minute. We've got a little bit of work to do on that. Up front, my son, who's home from the military for a week to do a little bit of hunting here, he brought a camper back with him, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But right now we've got to clear a spot up front where we're going to put it, and then we'll clear a spot for that and then put the camper there. Right now it's over at the neighbor's house, and we're cleaning it up over there. We've got electricity we can plug in, and we can use the vacuum steam cleaner, clean it up. So we got a few activities that we need to get done this week, as well as some hunting. The weather is turned cold. It was 29 degrees this morning, a little brisk, but the deer are moving. We are seeing some deer on a couple of hunts we've had already, so it's perfect. But yeah, come along today and just spend a day with us on the property, getting things ready to do some more bow hunting and set up a camper. Alright, so we went and got some tools, a chainsaw, pick, a few of things. We've got all the logs and stuff out of here, so that's pretty well cleaned up. But what we need to do is right here we need to take this this pine tree out, and then we need to take this poplar out that's leaning, and then probably this tree right here as well. So the rest of the trees look really healthy. So I think we'll be good. And those are the only ones we're concerned about now. And then we'll come over here, and then we'll finish taking this out, get that out of the way. And we might take down this poplar here. We're not sure. We're debating about it right now. But we just got a couple of trees to take out, and that's what we're going to do right now. Timber! Well, that worked out well. It felt exactly where I wanted it to. So, I'm getting better at it. Still not perfect, but I'm getting better at it. So, now we can go ahead and trim this tree up, get it out of the way. Now when we put the camper over there, I don't have to worry about too many major trees. I still have some trees, but they're still pretty healthy. Won't have to take those down for a while. But we got this tree down. Now we need to clean it up. Alright, so that made quick work of it. Got a decent sized log here. I'll have to get the bigger chainsaw out for this section, but that's all ready to be cleaned up. So we knocked that tree out quick. Alright, we're going to stop for lunch, come back after it, hit that section with a rake. Not sure how much you can see with the sun kind of glaring, but we got quite a bit done today. We got this all leveled out, nice and smooth. We got rid of most of the roots, but we still got a few that we need to dig out by hand. But by having the rake on the end of the tractor, we're able to smooth this out pretty good. Now the game plan is that we're going to put the camper right here in this spot, and then my son is suggesting that we take these little islands and clean those up. Since the trees fell and we had to cut them down, there's no sense in just leaving that. So we'll clean up these little islands right here and just open this whole area up. And basically from where you see the log pile back here, that's where we'll kind of leave it just a little bit rustic, but then clean up everything here, just so that we've got a nice clean area. Today I want to show you a new addition to the property. My son went and purchased a camper here, so that when we're on the property we've got a warm, dry place to stay. He saw the last video where I was staying in the tent, and he's like, "Hey Dad, let's get a camper." So this is what we have. So he picked this up the other day and we brought it up here to the property. I'm at my friend's house next door to my son's property, and we're just gonna leave it here for the weekend, and we're gonna clean it up a little bit, and then we'll take it over to his place. But it's actually a pretty nice camper. It's a 1994 Four Winds, and it's very clean. The previous owners took pretty good care of it, and the inside is really nice. Let me take you in there. So we've got a couch here that turns into a bed. We've got a pretty nice little kitchen area, sink, stove, microwave, refrigerator, freezer. It's got tile down on the floor. Dinette area that turns into a bed. They say it sleeps two. Probably kind of tight, but one comfortably. Plenty of storage, and came with a TV. See how that works in a bit. There's a bathroom back here with a shower. See if I can stand over here, and a little vanity there. And then it's got two bunks back here, so it sleeps six comfortably. Wouldn't be no more than two, maybe three at most if we all came up. But yeah, this is camper my son bought, so it should be a nice addition to the property, and a place that'll be dry and warm and cool, as there is air conditioning on this as well. So we just need to figure out the power over at the property, but baby steps. We'll figure that out as we go. But I just wanted to show you the new addition to the property. So what we're doing tonight is doing some steam cleaning. and I've gotten most of it done. I just got a little bit more to do, but anything that has a cover that can't come off to be put in the wash, we're just going through and we're steam cleaning it. I've got all these cushions here that are part of the camper itself, and they don't come off. So we just got done steam cleaning all of that, and we've done all the walls and the windows and the kitchen. So we're getting there slowly but surely. Like I said before, the camper is really clean, but for us, it's not really clean until we clean it. So we know that it's the way we like it. So a little bit more of that. I got the steam cleaner here, and we'll get this done. But it definitely is a nice addition to the property. A little tedious, but I'm just happy that it's small. I don't have a large area to clean. So yeah, we'll just keep going through the camper like this, and it should be good to go. Morning, everyone. I just got a text from my son, who has told me he just shot a nice buck, and it's 9:05, and so he texted me and said, hey, we're tracking, so let's head on out there and see what he shot today. The deer hunting's been pretty slow this week. We've only seen deer a couple of times. So with my son having limited time to hunt, I gave him my stand. And I'm glad and happy that he was able to fill his buck tag. So we walk on out here and see what he shot.
9:03. I just shot a buck out here at my dad's stand, and I was actually having some technical difficulties with my bow, my compound bow that I brought from Illinois, and my dad let me use his crossbow this morning, and I got out here a little bit later. I think I was in the stand by probably 6:45 or 7:45, and this buck came through, and I just shot him, and I shot him at maybe 22 yards, and my dad shoots rage broadheads, and I could see the blood coming right out of him as soon as I shot, and then the deer went down maybe 60-70 yards away from where I shot it. So I'm gonna grab the crossbow real quick, and then we'll go take a look at the arrow. So you can see the arrow right here. That's where I shot him, and he came over from over here, right over in there, came right down, and then he was behind these group of trees, and I couldn't see him for like 10 minutes. And then he slowly walked around here, and then he came out right over in here, and then he stood right here feeding for, I don't know, 5 minutes. And then I was up there in that stand. You can see in the middle of the screen, and it's a little bit harder for me because I'm left-handed, and that seat's made for a right-handed person. So I kind of had to turn my body quite a bit, but we ended up getting the job done. So yeah, we're gonna go track this deer.
Blood trail. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. All right, give us the play-by-play.
So he came back there by that second clearing out there,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was that doe that I missed earlier. I thought, that's a pretty big body deer. Anyway, came behind this big oak, or big pine right here.
Oh, behind it.
Yeah, he came behind it. And then he stood right here for, I'd say, 10 minutes. I thought he walked off towards the public property, and he stood there for 10 minutes. And then it's over there looking like this, and that stand up there, it's made for a right-handed person. So I'm sure you can see, like,
Yeah.
I had my left leg put up on top of that, because I knew he was going to come over here, and if he did, or even if he came over here, I'd still have to be like this to shoot. So anyway, came from around those trees right there, came right in between these two trees right here, and then I shot him right where that arrow's at.
Wow.
So it's a little bit of a tight turn for a lefty.
Yeah, I know that tree stand is set up for righty, but
But as soon as I hit that, I saw him.
really.
He didn't make it to that group of trees back there before he started stumbling.
Oh, you saw him wobble.
I saw him fall.
Oh, you did. So, oh, fall.
Yeah,
That's great.
he's just over there.
Okay.
So, but we'll still pick up on the blood trail and do it right. But
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he looks like he's a nice 6.
Really.
Maybe 4, maybe some dog times out there.
Okay. Well, plenty of blood on the arrow all the way down. So.
It's a good 20-yard shot too. It wasn't.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Far.
All right. Great. All right. Let's just slowly move in, and then we'll track them down.
Got blood over here.
You picked up blood already. Wow, that's quick. I love those raised broadheads, man. Oh yeah.
Just don't know. I think that's the blood that I saw spat out as I shot him from over there.
Yeah.
Because it looked like the same thing with that doe that you got.
Yeah.
Looked like it knocked him down a little bit.
It you know what? That crossbow's got quite the wallop.
Let's see here.
All right. Well, if you know which way he went, just go ahead and because I know with the rage, it takes like maybe 20 yards before you pick up blood. So follow the path you think he took. You know he went this way because of the blood.
Yeah. I want to say he took this main trail out, but I know he's sitting just over there.
Okay. Well, let's take our time. That way we'll give him a little bit more time. Do you know if he went in front of this tree or?
I don't know if he went around this way or if he went this way. I was just looking past that tree because that's what I was using as a reference point.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording until we pick up the blood trail.
All right, so we're just making our way up here, just trying to look for that blood trail, but we see him over here. cut around that pine tree?
Yeah, I think he cut around that. How far do you think he went?
Maybe 70 yards.
70 yards. I know, that's about average. About average. Oh, you're seeing the rack already, huh? Taking that smile. Wow, they're dark.
See all the blood?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, see the blood now. All right. Wow, he's a big one, son. Hold on, let me get in here when you pick him up.
He's at 6.
All right.
These ones are dark. He's got a little crab claw right here.
Does he?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a nice 6, son. Congratulations.
Pretty dark, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
This is.
But you know what?
The
He
shot's
hasn't.
a little far back, I think.
He hasn't started making any rubs or anything, so that's why they're still pretty dark. Well, that's great. You said the shot was a little further back than you wanted?
I think so. I was when I got here, my kisser button was off on my compound bow. My dad let me use his crossbow. When I was shooting in practice with it, I was shooting a little low and to the left. Obviously, I put it right behind his shoulder because it's still a good shot, but I mean, it did the job. Let's see the other side. Oh, it came out right behind the shoulder.
Right behind the shoulder. Oh yeah, you got a good shot on. You know, a good angled shot. That's great. Yeah, that's probably why he didn't go so far.
It's pretty decent size deer too.
Yeah, it's pretty nice buck. All right.
Yeah, it definitely makes up for that
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 doe
shot
miss?
I missed earlier.
Well, that's okay. It's all part of hunting. All right, congratulations, son.
Thanks, Dad.
All right.
Ooh.
Pressure's off you, right?
Yeah, these G2s are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice deer. Definitely last day, last hunt.
That seems to be your pattern, isn't it? Last day, last hunt. We're leaving this afternoon because he's got to drive back to his base tomorrow. So we were gonna go and have dinner with the family tonight, and so this morning was his last hunt. But that's how he usually is.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks,
Now
Dad.
the work begins, right?
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll gut him out and then we'll go get the 3-wheeler. All right. Everyone thinks that it's a lot of work to deer hunt. Work doesn't begin until after you get your deer. So dragging that out. The 3-wheeler. But just the satisfaction of filling your tag, meeting the freezer, family time, it's great. Well, folks, it's been a great week. We've got to spend some quality father-son time together. We're able to successfully fill a buck tag. My son was able to work on his property, which he hasn't been able to do in a couple years because of deployments, but it's great. So as always, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed our adventure this week. As always, take care and God bless.